run for it. Just next to the Chalancanoa post office, late Nana de Lagones, one of our business person on the island, he have a small shack, with a store, a small store there, that this group of Hawaiians, after work on Friday and weekends, they all gather there, they buy their beer and their drink, and there's an overhang where they go out in front and they set up their instrument, ukulele and a guitar and a bass. Their bass instrument was a tangan branch and a nylon cord connected to this GI drum. I don't know if you folks have seen those military gas containers. And that was their bass, and the guys were playing their ukulele and guitar. And they were singing a falsetto voice, which is non-existent to me. I mean, to me and my cousins, same age, Because we do, as a Carolinian community, if you don't know it yet, it's a community. If you heard me, you'll be hearing the rest of the Carolinian. And that's a remark coming from the Chamorros. You hear the Carolinian, you'll be hearing the entire tribe. Young man, have a seat. Because I think it's going to take all day. Are you sure? Yes. It's going to help me sing what I think is Hawaiian song. But back then, we don't even go to school. There was no school. Yeah, I mean, there was school. There was school on the island, which is now WSR, William Elementary School. Back then, it was Chalancanoa Elementary School. That was the only school on the island, if you call it school. You want me to share with you how I go to school back then? Very briefly. One book in a classroom, maybe 20, 30 of us in a classroom. I'll read a sentence and give this book to my next student. The guy will read it. Then we close the book and we'll have a test. And I graduated. You guys like that? And that's as far as I went to school elementary. Anyway, it's a new first time for us that age, 5, 6 years old children, running around in Chalancanoa village. We heard this song and we made a run for it. And myself, I went and sat right under their nose, and I bet you my mouth was probably open. They were singing. And if that thing blows us off, I mean me, it just stayed in my head for the entire night. Next morning, because us kids, we spend majority of our time in the water, on the beach playing. Next morning, we made a run for it, and us kids, it's a community kids in the village, went to the beach and said, hey, what does it sound like? It sounds like da-di-da-di-da, da-da-da-da, And then we start humming it, we start singing, because as I grew up, we grew up as a community. We do community projects together. If I do something wrong on our way to fishing or farm, and those that go with me, all of us will be whacked on the butt. Not just me that I do some mischievous thing. No, it'll be the entire boys that went fishing and we do something. All of us will get whacked. Man. But that was today. We'll probably go to jail by Division of Youth Services. Call them up, call 911, put all these guys in jail today. But anyway, we went to the beach and started singing on top of a long blah blah blah. Then one of the guys came with our imagination was wild. Don't forget there was no radio, no TV. So our imagination was such. And one of the guys came back with a ukulele. It's a can and sardine, with the groove on the back. And tangan just shoved right through it and put a nail there. And we became, this is several days after the first time we gathered the beach. And then some of them, the next day, they'll come with, like how you do it. Like that, how you do that. So they were, imagine 20 kids. We ran off and we come in with the instrument like that. And on the back, we say, lovely love, da 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 da. And then some of the guys would be drumming on empty cans like that. It's a music. It's a beauty. And it was awesome. So, don't touch it. It's antique. It's very They told me, Mr. Oliver, put it in the museum. I said, no way. I think you can live in the museum. It's still functioning. I still can play it. So, young man, you want to get I'm going to share with you some of the song. Maybe one song, maybe two songs. I don't know. It all depends on the audience. If you're a good audience, supportive audience, or maybe I'll sing all day. So, we don't know Hawaiian language. We don't even know English language at all. We don't go to school yet at the time, I think. I mean, at least for me, I wasn't in school at the time. 1945, 1946. This is just right after the war. And the island was still building. Only one school on the island. We don't have junior high school, high school. We don't have that. This is back then. Some of the houses, no electricity, no running water. We still cook outside when we make our food. I end up gathering firewood almost every week. That was life then. But the community was such because of the impact of the war, I guess. It kind of bring our community together. And the Carolinian tradition, we do things together. And the impact of the war that even reinforces that belief, that culture on sharing as a community. You guys can go ahead and laugh. But this is what I heard, and I'm going to sing it just the way it is. It may not make any sense, but... You think we should share that gasoline thing? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, here we go. Cents an hour, $4 a day. Every day. They make you work for your money. Nakapuana, etriu elfan, dim all visual, tamona tingambe. Ainaya bahia nakapuana. Ainaya bahia nakapuana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, tamona tingambe. Ainaya bahia nakapuana. Then we ran to the beach the next day. What was that sound like? Da 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 da. Where's my ukulele? Da da da. It's still ringing over here. Da 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 da. Opo tamana tingambe. Ainaya bahia nakapuana. So how's that? You think we should share that in the story?
You have to share it now.
Not being disrespectful with my Chamorro family and my Chamorro friend, but after the war there was no policemen. They recruit our elders, and they became what they call native police. They'll patrol the island, keep peace and order, together with the marine police, or SP and MP. I don't know if you guys don't remember that. It's going to cost you, Mr. Chairman, it's going to cost the PSS. I'll send you the bill. Anyway, almost every week, as kids, on the island there were a surplus of trucks, jeeps, weapon carriers. They were all over the island. And there were more trucks and jeeps in the Chamorro village than in the Carolinian village. This is just south of the post office. In our village, I think there were just 2 or 3, vehicles, surplus of the Second World War. And almost every week, us kids will hear that the gasoline is stolen. A gasoline is stolen every week. And every time we gather kids, we say, how come they cannot find whoever stole the gasoline? And then we look at each other and say, aha, Chamorro stole the gasoline. Because only three surplus vehicles in our village, and we know them. There's Mr. Ogomoro, there's Mr. Olapai, all of that. And I don't think our others will steal gasoline. There's no policeman, native police. I don't think they were ever trained to be an FBI or a detective to find who stole the gasoline. And us kids, right on top of our head, yeah, they're the one that stole the gasoline. There's no question about it. So we created a song out of the blue. Masakit sa Chamorro di gasolina. And we will laugh. It's Japanese. Now we got scolded because we were singing this either on the beach or in the middle of the village. And our elders would say, kids, stop singing that. You're going to create a war. Get it? So we went to the beach and sing again on top of our laugh. Anyway, thank you. That's it. Unless you want me to work overtime, it's going to cost you a lot of money.